What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of suspension work for the Bel Air. So if you're new to the channel, here is my 1964 Chevy Bel Air 4-door, and it's actually LS swapped. It's a Cam 5.3 with a 4L80E. Have plenty of videos of it on my channel. Also has a ratchet shifter in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but today I'm actually going to be doing ball joints and control arm bushings. So need to get an alignment on the car. It needs an alignment very bad. If you look at my tires, they're screaming for help in here, you know. So I figured I need to go do the alignment. Took it to the shop to go get that done, and they said that ball joints and control arm bushings are shot, which is to be expected for a 60-year-old car. Now, I've already done the driver's side. Now it's just time to do the passenger side. As you can tell, these are brand new bushings on top and bottom. Now I have to do this side. Now, it was actually kind of funny story. I actually did this pretty much right before I left Washington, so I didn't even record it, and I pretty much had to get the car on the trailer, so I only did one side and I did not do the other. So now it's time to do the other side. After actually being in Texas, you start to see everything surface rust. I'm gonna need to clean this engine bay up one of these days, but nonetheless, let's get started with our task for today. So as you can tell, I actually already did the bottoms whenever I was doing the top ones, or I mean the driver's side ones, sorry. But yeah, now it's time to do the actual top ones and the ball joint, so we're gonna get that done. See, the dumb thing about factory control arms on like 64 Impalas and all that type of stuff is that they're not bolted in. The ball joints are not bolted in. These things are like spot welded in or riveted in or something like that. So I'm actually gonna have to drill those out to get them out, which is gonna be a pain, but we can get it done. With that being said, we're gonna try to pop this whole top control arm off. Shouldn't be difficult at all. It's actually just believe it's just those two bolts and then the ball joint bolt at the bottom. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this out the way. And before you do all that, make sure you have something that's supporting the whole drum and the whole thing. Unless you're taking this whole thing apart, I recommend you having something to support this. Maybe small jack or couple wood blocks or something like that. Just something so you're not hanging on that brake line. All right, so what I recommend is to take a wire brush to these bolts so you can actually get to them, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to be super caked and really crusty like mine. So really, WD-40, brake clean, and a wire brush would be your best friend for this job. All right, now it's time for this bolt. Gotta double check to see what this is. I think it's probably around, I want to say 11/16. So let's go ahead and check. It's 9/16. Come on now. 11/16. Let's see. Please tell me I'm right. Oh my God. I'm too good at this, bro. I'm too good at this. Now, please keep your shims in line. Do not lose these shims, please. Thank you. All right, now take these two off. So, where those bolts actually were, these are actually bolts. They go through the back side. Honestly, I'm gonna see if I can try to tap it loose a little bit. That way I can shimmy it out. So it's very, very, very easy to set up. It's nothing really even to set up, to be honest with you. But what it's doing, you're literally about to grab this separator, put it in here, have it on the bolt at the bottom, and then you're just tightening it up at that point. Dude, that is loud. And it's kind of dark out here. There you go. And that's why it's dangerous. So yeah, be careful. Alright, here is the top control arm. So like I said, these things are like riveted in, so you have to drill out the rivets to take it out. So I guess that's probably what I'm about to do right now. Might as well. And then also have to take these out, which is gonna be a pain. It's always a pain for these. So yeah, we're gonna see how this go. This is gonna be a fun little project. That's why I did one side and didn't do the other. So yeah, we'll see how this go. Get this thing off. I just did a whole bunch of drilling on it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's pretty much out. Yep. I'll tell you. Come on. There you go. So you have to drill those 3 out. But now that I got it out, move on to the next step, which is getting these old control arm bushings out. One of them actually just fell out. So don't look like I got that much work apparently. So let me finish that up. Top part of the control arm bushing, like look at it, it's just falling off in my hands. Now, this is the annoying part I dealt with the last time. So pretty much this piece doesn't really come out like that. It's not supposed to, apparently, from what I be seeing. So yeah, you're gonna have to figure out basically how to get this thing out. Oh, never mind. Y'all seen it right there, folks. Last time, when I did the other side, it did not do that. I promise. That shit was a pain. But yeah, so now it's time to get the ball joint press, or the control arm bushing press, or whatever you want to call it, and start trying to take these out. Now, what you do? Get your ball joint press, put one side over it, over the top hat part, put another side over on this side that's gonna mash it, and it should squeeze it out. Alright, so what I actually think I'm about to do, I'm about to use the old washer right here. It's really thick. I'm gonna set it on the back here and push on that. But before I do that, I'm gonna take my wire brush, clean all of this. You don't want no debris right there before trying to push it out. You know, that little debris, that little rust, all that type of stuff is just gonna make it that much harder. So just go ahead, take a wire brush and some PB Blaster or some WD-40, spray this whole thing down and get to mashing on it. Now that's coming. You guys see that? You probably can't see it, but I'll turn it this way for you. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Come on. Yeah, it's coming. There you go. off, take that off. Now, boom. Look at that. Look how far I pushed it up. Now, I'm gonna see if I can try to just push it the rest of the way, you know, maybe pull it out or something, just because I don't have too many tools right now. So, let me see what I can get. All right, fellas, the car is still jacked up. We back out here another day. It is time to clean up these mating surfaces where this stuff goes and start pressing this stuff in. Obviously, we're gonna have to bolt the actual ball joints in, and I have to actually look for the bolts. It's been a good little while, and I can't remember where they are, but I'm gonna find them, so that's not an issue. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with this. All right, about an hour later, and I have all the hardware in there. I have the new bushings in, and that was a pain. I don't have a press, so I actually had to get I don't remember exactly the socket size, but I think it was like an inch and inch and a half or something like that, to sit on this lip right here and just hammer it in. That was the only way I can get these in, was to just hammer it in. My bad, there's a mosquito. And put it in that way, because you have to have this in as you're going. So that's what makes this so fun. But yeah, now that it's finally in, we're just about to go ahead and start bolting it in and getting prepared for the next step. All right, now I'm about to try to put this thing in. Hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Oh yeah, this is about to be fun. It's about to be real fun. Might have to jack up the actual wheel itself, or the brake assembly itself. Yeah, seems like that might be what I'm gonna have to do. All right, so as you can tell, I had to jack up the bottom one, but I got it in. So all I gotta do is actually just put the cotter key in there, or tighten it up a little bit more, put the cotter key in, and the top side should be done, and the bottom side of this one, oh, actually I never replaced the bottom one. So I'm gonna have to do the bottom one too. But yeah, let's get this out the way. That's right. About an hour later, finally got this thing off. First of all, look how shot it is. Here's what a new one looks like. Dude, sorry about the mess. It's been a pain to get these things off. If you're not taking the lower, like the control arms off, oh dude, it's difficult. So yeah, that one was a pain, trying to keep the brake assembly up while trying to drill out that and breaking a drill bit off in there. Anyway, but here's the new one. See, it's very different. Obviously, it's not like the other one. And yeah, we just got to put this one in. Shouldn't be too difficult. And then we can lower this part and start on the lowers on that. Okay guys, so there you have it. The car is back on the ground. That was a pretty clear and concise way to replace the control arm bushings and the ball joints, upper and lowers. I did both. Now this one I have to do the lower control arm bushings on that side. So I'm not going to record it, obviously, because I just showed you guys how to do it, and I don't need to add all the extra film for no reason. With that being said, please like, comment, subscribe, guys. Help us to get to 1K. We should be there really soon. And also, with that being said, I still have t-shirts, and I also have a new design for decals coming up. So, honestly, guys, just stay tuned. Bear with me. Got more content coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.